It's the first positive move in 5 years between Ukraine and Russia. A filmmaker and a group of sailors landed in Kiev airport in a long-anticipated prisoner swap. The release of Ukrainian filmmaker Oleg Sentsov, who was jailed for 22 years, is seen as a major concession by Russia. And President Volodymyr Zelensky fulfilled his election promise to bring home 22 Ukrainian sailors and 2 security service agents.
We have to do all the steps to finish this horrible war.
Do you think this is a new chapter in relations between Russia and Ukraine?
I think this is the first chapter.
Things will get better.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We also thank you.
The sailors on board 3 Ukrainian vessels were captured here in the Kerch Strait 9 months ago after Russian warships opened fire on them. The Kremlin says they illegally entered Russian waters near the Crimean Peninsula, which Russian troops seized and annexed from Ukraine in 2014. Since then, the Kremlin-backed separatists have been at war with Ukrainian government forces in eastern Ukraine. At least 10,000 people have been killed since the fighting began 5 years ago. Ukraine's recently elected President Zelensky says he wants to revive peace negotiations with Russia. He's been seeking support from European leaders recently, and he's spoken to President Vladimir Putin by phone. The prisoner exchange could be an important step towards further tentative talks. The swap is being seen as a victory for both Presidents Putin and Zelensky. A potential suspect and witness in the downing of the Malaysian Airlines jet over Ukraine 5 years ago has also been released, despite protests by the Dutch government, who had many of its citizens on the flight. That suggests Zelensky not only had to make concessions, but that Russia will be a tough negotiating partner in future talks to end fighting in eastern Ukraine. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.